Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Canelo Alvarez, he just got the biggest win of his entire career, completely dominating Jermell Charlo. That's the good news. The bad news is it was against the junior middleweight champion, who had to move up 14 pounds, and we could see the size difference from the first round. Matter of fact, when they did their face-off right before the first bell rang, when the referee was giving instructions, Canelo Alvarez looked way bigger than Jermell Charlo. I think anyone who watched that fight would agree with me, regardless if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan or not. The size definitely made the difference because we've never seen Jermell Charlo look like that against any opponent. We've seen a complete different Jermell Charlo because he had to move up 2 weight classes. And Canelo was walking through Jermell Charlo like he was in there with a fly. He wasn't even worried about the power because he knew he was much bigger and stronger than him. And because of that, Jermell Charlo, he gave Canelo Alvarez way too much respect. It's rather ironic because the respect that Jermell was giving Canelo Alvarez in the press conferences leading up to the fight, that was the same level of respect he gave Canelo in the actual fight. Canelo Alvarez, he did a great job of cutting off the ring, forcing Jermell Charlo to the ropes. It was interesting though, because when Jermell Charlo stood his ground and kept the fight in the center of the ring, Canelo Alvarez was more cautious. It wasn't until Canelo backed Jermell to the ropes that's when you seen all the confidence from Canelo Alvarez. The reason why Charlo kept finding himself against the ropes because he was trying to back up. He was taking little small steps back and he was trying to set up Canelo with a counterpunch. But Canelo would not throw a punch until he backed Jermell up to the ropes, which at one point he caught Jermell Charlo with a great right hand that knocked down Jermell Charlo. The interesting thing is, Jermell Charlo, he expected Canelo Alvarez to slow down in the later rounds, and Canelo, he actually did slow down. The problem was, Charlo didn't do enough damage in the earlier rounds to capitalize. So now Canelo Alvarez, he gets the biggest win of his career, and it's the biggest win because he beat him with no controversy. So now we see what's next for Canelo Alvarez. Now the winner of David Benavidez versus Andrade will be Canelo Alvarez's mandatory. So if the WBC does what they're supposed to do, then they're going to strip Canelo if he does not fight the winner of that fight next. And then you have Terrence Crawford, who also wants to fight Canelo Alvarez now. You know, Canelo Alvarez is almost starting to be like the Tommy Fury of boxing right now, because you have a lot of these smaller fighters coming after Canelo Alvarez thinking that they can beat him. Just like you have YouTubers thinking that they can beat Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's little brother, who's a professional undefeated boxer. Jake Paul, he tried to beat him and he lost, which is similar to Jermell Charlo trying to beat Canelo, and he lost. Now you have KSI, who's going to try to beat Tommy Fury, which is analogous to Terrence Crawford being up next to try to beat Canelo Alvarez. Obviously, this is not to imply that Tommy Fury is on Canelo Alvarez's level. The only similarities is you have major underdogs that think they have a chance of beating the overwhelming favorite. Let's see who Canelo Alvarez decides to fight next. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.